place, child.
You know what I always wondered?
What?
How's this get zipped up when I'm not around?
I just called Billy D. Williams, hops in his limo, and gets right over here.
Oh, shoot. I always thought it was Belafonte I had to worry about.
You don't have to worry about anybody.
Uh-oh. You kind of frisky tonight, huh? Mm-hmm.
Brenda's in there doing her homework.
What you think I'm doing? Oh, shoot. I promised Rhodes I'd fix that flush valve up in Christine's apartment.
You about to kiss me and you think about a flush valve? You better be careful. You're already in trouble. Inviting a millionaire to dinner at the last minute.
I didn't say Gus was a millionaire. I said he went to Hawaii to build condos, and that was 15 years ago.
He must be a multimillionaire by now. I bet I can guess why he called.
Mary, he's my old construction chief. We were friends. He called about dinner.
I bet he wants you to run his company.
Mary, aren't you getting a little carried away?
Yeah, to Hawaii. Just think, you building condos and me on the beach, sipping pineapple drinks with little umbrellas in them, and saying, aloha, aloha.
Mary, you want some of this popcorn to go along with that movie? Hello? Oh, no, he's not here yet. Oh, okay. Yes, Senator, I'll tell him.
Senator? Senator who?
Senator James. He said to tell Gus he called. Maybe Gus really did hit it big.
Yeah, I better write it down.
Mm-hmm.
Senator James. Imagine a millionaire who hobnobs with senators. And I'm serving tuna casserole.
Hey, that would never do. I better run out and get some chili dogs.
Oh, hi, Mary. Lester, I hate to bother you, but Pearl's window is stuck again.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rose, but this is not a good time.
But it's an emergency.
I know. With your window stuck, there's a news blackout in the building.
Oh, Lester, please, just this once.
Well, I'm sorry. We're expecting a guest for dinner.
Now, I would have known that if my window hadn't been stuck.
Well, look, I'll take a look at it. Mary, it'll only take a second. Come on, Pearl.
Okay.
Don't worry, Mary. I'll keep the door open.
Rose,
Yeah?
sit.
Do I have to?
Sit. Rose, this building needs a lot of work, and you have got to take care of it. Now, you've got to take charge. You have got to make decisions.
I did. I decided Lester should fix the window.
If you drag my husband out of here one more time to fix a window or a leaky faucet or anything, I am personally going to hang you on the wall, put a big frame around you, and call you a conversation piece.
Oh, Mary, I know. You're right. I've got to be a better manager.
Now you're talking. Oh, that must be our guest. Millionaire condo builder from Hawaii.
Ooh.
Lady, did you order a pizza?
No, I didn't.
Well, neither did I. It's me, Gus.
Huh? Oh, it's you, Gus.
You gotta be married.
Yeah, I gotta be married.
Great door, Mary. Love this wood. Douglas fir, named after David Douglas.
I'll put up a plaque. Come in. Meet my friend Rose.
Rose!
Nice to meet you.
Do you know the derivation of your name?
No.
It comes from the Latin rosa.
Ah, Latin, huh? No wonder I like those Gucci handbags.
No wonder I like those Gucci handbags. That's good, Rose.
Oh, yeah.
That's real good, isn't it, good man?
Oh, it's good, Gus, good. Oh, I forgot. You had a phone call. It's from Senator James.
That senator, he won't leave me alone.
Hey, Gus, is that you?
Lester! Great to see you, old pal.
Good to see you too, Gus.
Now that you got that mustache, think you can take me?
Are you kidding? With either hand.
Let's do it.
No holding, Gus. No holding.
So heartwarming seeing two old friends get together.
Brings a tear to my eye.
Hi, Mary.
Oh, muscles. How virile, how macho. I had men fighting over me like that once. It was winner take all. But the winner was too exhausted to handle the all. Hello. Hi. Hi, Lester.
Hey, hi, Sandra. Hey, Sandra, say hello to my good friend Gus.
Hi, Gus.
That voice. I've only heard a sound like that once before. From a hungry tigress stalking her prey.
You sure got her number.
I love a man with a beard and a rubber band.
Only Sandra would say something like that.
Rose,
Yeah.
I was on my way out, but I knew you'd be desperate to know about my sink. My faucet is still dripping. Drip, drip, drip. Plop. Drip, drip, drip. Plop. Waiting for that plop is a killer, Rose.
Lester, could I ask you? I was just...
Rose!
It'll only take a minute.
Rose!
I'll handle it, Sandra.
Oh, good. Well, I'll see you around, Gussie, and don't you change a hair for me. Or rubber band either.
Well, I've got to be going, too. I hope you have a lovely dinner. As for me, I have an apartment building to run.
This is wonderful, Mary. Really wonderful. Brenda, you didn't eat your roll.
You can have it.
You sure you don't want it?
I'm on a diet.
Started when you ate her fruit cocktail.
Well, Gus, we've talked about everything but you and Hawaii.
Yeah, Gus, even I have to admit that I'm curious.
Of course you're curious. All great minds are curious. Look at Da Vinci, Newton, Edison. You want your roll, Lester? Take it, Gus.
I've got a few loaves of bread in the kitchen if you want some more.
Mary, why didn't you tell me this man was an empire builder? A man who turned Hawaii into Condo Island.
That woman could smell money underwater.
Excuse me, I don't mean to interrupt your dinner, but I just love those quaint Hawaiian customs. The grass skirts, the hula, the free complimentary condo.
Sandra, what is it you want?
I was looking for Rose. She said she was gonna fix my faucet, but it's still going drip, 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 plop, drip, drip, drip. Stop.
Don't worry, ladies. I'll take a look at it.
Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute, Gus. We didn't invite you over here to work.
Besides, you haven't had dessert.
Don't worry. I'll be right back.
Well, maybe not right back. My other faucet goes plop, 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 drip.
You know, I'm beginning to wonder why he did call me.
Who cares? Quick, let's have dessert.
Wait for me.
Well, you still think Gus wants me to run his company for him? Better yet, you still think he has a company?
I don't know. He is a little odd.
A little odd? The man's walking around in a short-sleeved shirt. It's 30 degrees outside.
Honey, money can do that to some people.
Come on, Mary.
Remember Howard Hughes?
Remember Daffy Duck?
Hi, Mary. You're going to be very proud of me. Your landlord made a decision. Your landlord took action.
Well, now that's what I call a landlord.
And Lester, you won't have to help me around the building anymore because now we have our very own handyman.
That drip will never plop again.
Gus?
Gus? You hired Gus?
Hey, look how excited she is.
Isn't it incredible? When I went up to Sandra's apartment, he had just finished fixing the faucet. And I said, boy, I sure wish I had somebody like you around.
And I said, why wish for somebody like me when you can have the real thing?
So, in exchange for that efficiency apartment on the 3rd floor, Gus is going to be our full-time handyman.
Gus? You're gonna be living here?
Well, what about Hawaii?
Mary, Mary, nothing in life can be more important than being surrounded by good friends. Hi, Mary. You have to fix those cabinets in a few minutes.
Now, that's the same thing he told me 2 days ago.
He told me the same thing 4 days ago. You know, he starts a job and then disappears. Even I don't know where he goes.
You know what? I can't figure out why a man who gets calls from senators would take a job like this.
And he's been wearing that same old cockamamie shirt all the week.
I sure hope it's washing wet.
It's been my experience that men who act this mysterious are always one of two things: raving lunatics or married.
Corey told me she heard some weird sounds coming from his room. I told her it was coming from your room.
My room is soundproof.
Anyway, I think we ought to tell Rose about this.
You mean General Patton? She's busy shaking up the whole building. Next time you give your "you too can be a landlord" speech, do it in some other time, okay, Mary?
She's right, Mary. Rose is down at the printers right now, running off a whole bunch of rules and regulations.
Oh, pardon me, ladies. Does Gus Santos have a place here?
3rd floor in the rear.
Thank you very much.
Well, I wonder what he wants with Gus.
I wonder what they all want.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You know, since he's been here, 7 people have been up to see him. And you know something? Not one of them has ever come down. I just remembered something.
What?
I don't want to do this. You know, 7 people went in there and didn't come out, and I don't want to make it 8.
Pearl, I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation.
Well, good. You go in, and if you don't come out, I want your partner.
Would you stop being silly? Besides, I want to find out what he's up to, don't you?
Not anymore, I don't.
Pearl, come back here. Pearl.
Mary.
Oh, Gus. I was just in the neighborhood and, I thought I'd stop by.
Mary, I know why you're here. Well, you might as well come in.
Oh, a slumber party. I'll just pop back another time.
No, Mary, don't leave. I want you to meet my friends. Mary, this is Maggie.
How do you do?
Phil. Terry. Flores. Cousin Ray.
How do, man?
The professor.
Hello.
And Senator James.
You are the senator?
It's nice to be remembered.
I thought you were a real senator.
He was. State senator.
Twice elected and once impeached.
Staying for lunch, Mary?
Oh, no.
Oh, come on. We got some nice kidney beans.
Oh, you're having kidney beans and...
Lima beans.
We're having a bean banquet.
Then you're not staying.
Gus, is she saying we have to leave?
No, Maggie. Not to worry.
Oh, no, Maggie, of course not. Listen, enjoy your visit. Spend all afternoon. There's no rush.
They're not visiting, Mary. They live here.
Live here? Gus, could I see you in private? Gus, are you crazy? You can't have... excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can't have 7 people living in an efficiency apartment, plus you, which makes 9.
That's why they call it an efficiency apartment.
Gus, Rose is not going to like this.
I won't tell her if you don't.
She'll get in trouble with the health department. Now, you've got to send those people back where they came from.
I can't do that, Mary. These people have no place to go.
What do you mean, no place to go?
We all come from the same place, Mary. The street.
The street? I thought you were a millionaire.
Millionaire? She thought I was a millionaire. Why, I'm one of the biggest losers of all time. I only talk a good game.
But what about Hawaii and all those condos?
Oh, well, that's a real interesting story, Mary.
I must have heard it 100 times, and it still grabs me.
Well, what happened was 15 years ago, Gus went to Hawaii with all the money that he had saved up over the years. Now, to make a long story short...
Oh, don't make it short. It's a good one.
Mary, it happens every day. Man has big ideas, boom, man goes bust.
That I could have handled. But the part I couldn't handle was when my wife left me.
When the money went adios, so did she.
Then Gus came back and drifted around doing odd jobs, broke and not giving a damn.
Till 2 weeks ago when he saw his old friend Lester.
Yeah, but Lester didn't see him.
Nobody sees us.
He wouldn't have recognized me anyhow. Not then. I was a mess, so I got myself cleaned up.
Yeah, and he went to Goodwill and he got that spiffy shirt.
And the next day, he called up Lester, and here we are in paradise.
Gus, I'm so sorry. It must have been terrible for you losing your money and your wife.
Compared to my life, his is a musical.
I don't know what to say, but you can't stay here. I mean, it's too small, too crowded.
It's not crowded, and there's a shower. It's warm.
Better than sleeping in the park.
Or the bus terminal, where they wake you up in the middle of the night and then they kick you out.
But aren't there shelters?
Oh, yeah, if you're lucky enough to get in one.
I've never seen it like this. There are thousands of folks out there, got nowhere to live.
And there are lots of scary people, too. People not quite right up here, if you know what I mean.
Lots of them can't take care of themselves like us. Some are mothers with children.
Oh, my God.
My teacher, Miss Harper, talked about the homeless in school. She said that in a country as rich as America, nobody should be hungry or cold.
Good for her.
She also said that if she doesn't get a raise soon, she's gonna be one of those people.
Well, the meat's almost ready. Let's put the vegetables in.
What are we gonna do with them after we feed them?
I'm hoping your father will come up with some answers.
Mary, it's Rose!
That's all I need. Don't say anything about those people.
Aunt Rose won't mind.
Aunt Rose won't mind. Landlord Rose will have a fit.
Mary, here are the new rules and regulations of the building. Ooh, good Lord, what is all this cooking going on? You got guests coming again?
No, it's for the holiday.
What holiday?
St. Patrick's Day. I just love that holiday. All the little leprechauns and everything in green.
Mary, St. Patrick's Day isn't until the middle of March.
That's why we're cooking the meat now, so it'll be green by then.
Mary, I know you all too well. Now, you're up to something.
Busy, busy, busy. And we were having such a nice chat. What?
Mary, what in the world is going on here?
Either they go or I go.
Good, you go. Rose and I are having a nice chat.
Sandra, what is the problem?
Don't you play dumb with me, Rose. I always wondered what happened to the Bowery boys and the dead-end kids. They grew up and moved into Gus's apartment.
Mary, do you know what she's babbling about?
Vaguely.
There I was, soaking in an invigorating milk bath, when suddenly I was invaded by the dreadful odor of lima beans.
And kidney beans.
I traced the scent to Gus's apartment and those people.
What people?
Rose, I think we have to have another talk. Sit down.
Don't you dare sit down, Rose. My social life is in jeopardy. Get up there and throw those people out.
What people?
She can't throw them out. Yet. Rose, they don't have any place to go. They live on the street.
Bums? Bums are living in my building?
On my floor.
They're not bums, they're people. People who have been beaten down by life.
Yes, but still, Mary.
Rose, I mean, they don't have any jobs. They don't have anybody to turn to. They're not bums, they're human beings. And they're in trouble.
But, Mary, that apartment is just meant for one person. They're violating a dozen housing codes. I have no choice. I've got to throw them out.
Ooh, there's one of them now.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't know that you had company.
Oh, we shouldn't have come, but we just wanted to see if we could help.
Yeah, and bring you the rest of the beans.
Oh, this is so nice of you, Mary. I can't tell you how long I've dreamed about having a real home-cooked meal with a tablecloth and napkins, just like a family.
You know, I've got one of my fierce apple pies to go along with those beans.
Pie?
I'll bring the whipped cream. More whipped cream, Senator?
Pile it on, my dear, pile it on.
What about you, cuz?
Sure, as long as it ain't no beans. I don't want to see another bean again in my life.
Yeah, that's real good, Eddie. Yeah, I appreciate it. Uh-huh. Yeah, I understand. Thanks for the help.
We got it! Lester, you're a genius, a genius.
Well, Gus, genius is a strong word, but it fits.
What happened? What did he do?
Man picked up the phone, calls his company, found out there's a boarded-up house that they own that they're willing to give us for free.
If we do the work on it. And there's a lot of work to be done. But my company's willing to donate the supplies. And I talked to my old construction chief here, and he's willing to give the world another chance.
Oh, good for you, Gus.
But there's just one more thing, Gus. Does this mean that I'm gonna lose my handyman?
Anytime you got a problem, Rose, just holler. After all, a good friend of mine lives in this building. And Mary, don't you worry. I'll still be by to have dinner.
I guess I better start loading in the supplies.
Hey, I gotta tell the guys about the house.
Good. Some of those we train are gonna be your workforce.
You know, Lester, if we can fix one house, we can fix others. And maybe we can get all those people off them crummy streets.
Maybe.
I'm gonna tell the guys.
I can't wait to see their eyes when he tells them.
Well, Mary, you were right. Looks like I'm gonna be helping him run his company.
See what a little hope can do? How about a pineapple drink with a little umbrella in it?
Sounds good. Maybe we can forget about the pineapple.
We better forget about the umbrella, too. No place, child.
Mom, Dad, our school's made it to the finals in the tournament.
Hey, that's great.
All right.
You should have seen Calvin. He was all over the court. He scored 22 points.
Not to mention 10 assists.
He was great.
Hey, check this out.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, just call me Magic.
Well, Magic, you've done all right since I taught you my moves from high school.
Ha! I remember your moves from high school, and they had nothing to do with basketball.
Mom!
Well, your mama had some pretty good moves, too. You caught me, didn't you?
Anyway, the best part of all of this is our school gets to go to Philadelphia for the tournament.
Great.
And a bunch of us kids, as young adults, we had the best idea. We thought we'd go with the team to see the game.
Yeah, to cheer us on.
Well, wait a minute. Philadelphia's a long way to be going up and back in one day.
Oh, yeah, but we thought we might stay just
Forget it.
Come on, Calvin. I'll be glad when I'm 18.
So will we.
Hi, I'm Rose.
Hi, Mrs. Holloway.
Hi, Brenda. Hi, Calvin. Oh, Mary, we have got to help Sandra. I think someone's passed away in her family.
What?
Who? I don't know. She got a letter from home, started crying, and ran upstairs.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was just going up to see about her. You want to come with me?
Well, sure. Oh, I'll be right back, honey.
Let me know if I can be of help.
Oh, I feel terrible. But you look beautiful. Oh, go on, go on. No, I mean it, seriously. Thank you. Come in.
Sandra?
Is that you, Rose? Mary?
Oh, Sandra, are you all right?
No, I feel awful. I got aches, pains, chills, and day-old nail polish.
Oh, here, let me do that.
Would you? And a teaspoon of sugar. And a dollop of cream. Stir. Counterclockwise.
How about some hemlock?
Thanks, but I'm not into herb tea.
Sandra, I saw how upset you were after you read that letter.
Yeah, it's my mother.
Your mother?
She's coming to visit me.
Is that what this is all about?
Yes.
What is wrong with your mother coming to visit you?
Well, my mother and I, we got a little problem. She hates me.
Oh, come on.
She's never approved of me. I know you find this hard to believe, but she thinks that I'm different.
No.
I've just never gotten along with any of my family. They're just so normal, you know? They have absolutely no pizzazz. I mean, the more dull and boring it is, the more they like it. Now, they would love you, Mary.
I'm so glad you brought me up here to cheer her up.
Sandra, I'm surprised. Now, didn't you say you had a wonderful time when you went home for Christmas?
Yeah. I met the cutest guy on the train. And the taxi driver, he was really a lot of fun. And everything was fine till I got home and said, "Hi, Mom, I'm home."
Oh, Sandra, you're exaggerating.
No, I'm not. Now, everybody was there. Mama, Daddy, my sister, Conan the librarian, and my brother, Morbid Mark the mortician.
Your brother is a mortician?
Mm-hmm. Girl, I hate it when he serves the Christmas turkey.
I can see where you might not fit in.
It's not easy being a minister's daughter.
You never told us that.
Mama made me promise never to tell anyone. I never did anyway. It wasn't easy getting dates when the boys thought God was the chaperone.
Anyway, I'm sure you're wrong about your mother. I'm sure she loves you very much.
And she's just trying to raise you the best way she knows how.
Well, we're just so different. I mean, I'm quiche. She's scrambled eggs. I'm sushi. She's fish sticks. Once I told her I was bringing home Perrier, she thought I married a Frenchman. I'll just have to tell her she can't come.
Oh, you can't do that. That's your mother.
Well, I love her, but she just doesn't love me.
Yes, she does. You two just need to get together and talk it out, that's all.
Well, I guess I could try.
Good, and I'm sure she loves you just the way you are. Mothers are amazing.
Hello, this is Sandra. Congratulations, I gave you the right number. That would be if you had 20 seconds to convince me to call you back. Good luck.
Sandra, you there? Pick up.
Hello? Mom, is that you?
Mom?
You are? Well, when are you going to be here? Oh, fabulous. I can't wait. Yeah, I know you can't wait either. Bye.
Ma, I take it this man is not a brain surgeon.
No, he's the hunk du jour. I just love this man. He's in show business. Used to drive a tour bus for Jermaine Jackson. Mm-hmm. Anyway, he's going to be here this weekend.
This weekend?
Uh-huh.
When is your mother coming?
This weekend. Oh, shoot. Oh, no, if Mother met Mom, she'd die. The Undertaker'd have to get a jackhammer to get the frown off her face.
Oh, no, you don't. This weekend belongs to your mother.
Oh, but Mop, it's so much fun.
Oh, is one weekend without a date gonna kill you?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Okay, I guess a girl can't let her mama down. When Mop gets to town, I'll just tell him he can't come over.
You'll survive.
I better cut down on my vitamins.
Hey, Rose.
Hey, how y'all doing this morning?
All righty. Well, today's the day. Sandra's mama's coming.
Oh, yeah. She went off to church this morning.
To church?
Mm-hmm.
Today?
Yeah, went by to say hello to the Reverend. She's gonna take her mother there on Sunday. And she didn't want the Reverend to say, "Well, Sandra, we haven't seen you in ages."
Yeah. Do I look like the all-American girl?
Child, all you need is the flag.
Ooh.
What's the matter with your back?
I've been practicing trying to walk without that wiggle.
Well, that ought to cut down on traffic accidents.
Sandra, don't you think you're overdoing it just a little?
Not a little, just a bunch.
No. I want to make my mother happy just for once. This will make up for all those empty Mother's Days that I couldn't be with her.
Where were you?
With John's mother, Fred's mother, Mickey's mother. Mother's Day's a big day for me. Oh, a taxi. Oh, it's her. Ooh, I'm nervous already.
Oh, Sandra.
Mary, how do I look? Am I drab enough?
Oh, you're perfect.
Oh, darn, I was trying to hide it.
Sandra?
It's good to see you, Mama.
Sandra?
Mama, I want you to meet some of my friends. We all part of the same knitting circle. Mary Jenkins, Rose Holloway, Pearl Shea. This is my mother, Rita Clark.
Well, welcome to Washington. She's told us so much about you.
Thank you. Girl, did you lose your job?
No, of course not. I got a big night planned for us, Mama. The Mormon Tabernacle Choir's on public TV. Come on.
Look at you. Stand up straight. Hold your shoulders back. Walk like a lady.
Did you see the look on that woman's face? Oh, I wonder if this is gonna work.
She better start praying.
You know, once I had a big fight with my mother. I said, Mama, I don't have to eat my carrots. I'm 63 years old.
Say, darlings.
Don't you know how to address ladies?
Oh, I'm sorry. Ms. Darlings.
Look, if you're selling something, I think you need to change your profession.
I'm just having a little fun. I'm here to see Sandra Clark. The name is Mop.
Wait. You can't go up there.
Why?
Tell him, Mary.
Well, Sandra has a surprise for you, and she doesn't want you to see it till it's ready.
Sandra tells us you're very special.
Yes.
Oh, well, I don't like to talk about myself.
Oh, go on, do it anyway.
Well, actually, you're gonna be telling your grandkids about me. You're looking at the advanced man for sick.
I beg your pardon?
You never heard of sick?
No.
Where you been? It's only the hottest heavy metal going.
You run a gymnasium?
Music, Pearl, music.
Oh.
Look, I can't wait out here any longer. Surprise or no surprise, I'm going up.
Excuse me. Would you do me a favor? I'd like to introduce you to my husband. He'd just be thrilled to meet you. He loves your music.
He does.
Yes, I can't tell you how many times he's heard your music on the radio and said, sick.
Well, all right. Sure, I'd be happy to. Mustn't disappoint the fans, huh?
Good. Come on.
Oh, you all write your name down on a piece of paper, and I'll get you an autographed picture of the boys.
Oh, how many boys are there?
5. 6 if you count the ones that handles the rats.
I mean, sick.
Where does Sandra meet these guys?
Never mind where.
Why?
Lester! Oh, there you are.
Well, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Oh, I'm sorry, honey. Guess who's here?
Oh, hi. Ooh.
Who? This is Mop, Sandra's friend. The advanced man for sick.
Sick?
Lester's really into heavy metal.
Oh, right on, Mama. Heavy metal is where it's at.
Yeah, Mama, heavy metal is where it's at. can I talk to you for a minute?
No, honey. I have to go see if Santa's surprise is ready.
Mary!
You two have a nice talk, and I'll be right back.
So, you like my group, huh?
Oh, yeah. Sick, sick, sick. And to think you actually stand here in my living room.
Ain't that something?
And I was gonna waste my day taking a nap.
More tea, Mama?
Thank you, darling. You seem so changed, so settled down.
I've matured, Mama.
You matured in the 5th grade. That was one of our problems.
Well, that was just a stage I was going through. I realize now that there's much more to life than parties. Oh, I'm out of tea.
You want me to make some more?
No, I'll do it. I'm very domestic now. I just love to boil water. I get it. Excuse me, Mama.
Sandra, we got a problem. We got to talk.
Mary, come on in. We're just having tea. Don't you want to join us?
Well...
Oh, you must. Sandra just made chocolate chip cookies.
Well, really? Oh, Sandra's famous for her chocolate chip cookies.
Have you tried one yet, Mama?
No, I was just about to. Sit down, Mary. You know, all of this is very surprising to me because when Sandra was a little girl, she couldn't even make mud pies. Oh, Sandra. This cookie is terrible.
Oh, Mama, I can't lie. Actually, Mary made them.
Actually, what I did was give her the recipe, and it was a very good recipe. Can we talk? Excuse us, personal problem.
Good day, everyone. Unfortunately, I'm unable to come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number, and I'll call you back as soon as I can. God bless.
Hi, this is Howard. I was shopping with my girlfriend, and you scratched your number in a cantaloupe and threw it in my cart.
Oh, hello, sir. You obviously had the wrong cantaloupe. Can you imagine a woman doing something like that? There's just no accounting for some people's lack of taste.
None whatsoever.
Indeed. You want to talk to me, Mary?
Yes.
Excuse us, Mom.
Mop is downstairs.
Mom, he's not supposed to be here.
I thought you told him not to come.
I told him I would absolutely, positively, probably not be available.
I'm glad you were so firm. Anyway, he's downstairs with Lester. Now get rid of him. I'll take care of your mama.
If you're smart, you'll stand up straight and put your shoulders back.
I tell you, that mob was wild. When the concert was over, the cops were trying to keep those girls from climbing up on stage, but there was no stopping them. They were tearing the clothes off the guys, screaming for autographs. We were lucky to get away with our lives. Scared the hell out of the snakes, though. They won't even hiss anymore. Anyway, let me tell you about Pittsburgh. We got into town about 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hold that thought. I don't want to miss anything.
Hi, Les, it's my friend...
Sandra, baby! Wait. What happened to you? You look like Doris Day.
Mom, you're not supposed to be here.
How could I stay away? Come to Papa.
Oh,
You two have met.
Oh, I guess you could say that. But Mom was just on his way to the corner to get me a bottle of wine.
I was?
Uh-huh. Chardonnay chilled.
Oh, but baby, we don't need wine.
You know what wine does to me.
Chardonnay, chill.
I see you upstairs. Isn't he the cutest?
Oh, yeah. Too bad he doesn't talk more.
Lester! Lester!
What?
Oh, were you busy? He's always so busy. Look who's here. This is Sandra's mother, Mrs. Clark.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mrs. Clark. I'm Lester Jenkins.
Hi, Lester. Mary, can I ask you something?
Why, sure.
Why am I down here?
Sandra wanted you to see my apartment.
Oh, well, it's really very nice. I'll go back up now.
Oh, no. You don't want to do that.
You seem sane. Is there something weird about this building?
See, Mary, I told you we couldn't keep it a secret forever.
What is going on? And what is wrong with Sandra? And where did she get that dress, from a garage sale?
Dad, she just wore that because she thought you'd like it.
Like it? Do I look like the kind of a person who'd like a dress like that?
No, of course not.
Oh, Mrs. Clark. Look, maybe I shouldn't be mixing in, but, well, to tell you the truth, ever since Sandra found out you were coming, she's been worried sick.
Why?
Oh, she thinks you don't love her.
That's ridiculous. She's my baby. Of course I love her.
Oh, she says you're always mad at her.
Well, sure, I was always mad at her. She was always doing stupid stuff. When you are the daughter of a minister, you do not pass love notes in the hymn note. It was always something. The ladies of the church were constantly asking me if she was adopted. My husband asked me a couple of times. But he loved her. He loved her. He always said, God is testing us.
Oh, Miss Clark, you know what I think? I think Sandra just needs to hear that you love her.
Well, if that's all she needs, I'll go upstairs and take care of that right away.
Miss Clark.
Mary, wait a minute. Where do you think you're going?
Mom is up there.
Don't you bring that man back down here. This is Saturday and I got a right to relax. You're running people in out here like it was Dulles Airport.
Mom, Dad, Calvin found a chaperone for the Philadelphia trip.
Grandma's going.
Pearl, you cannot chaperone a bunch of basketball players.
You can't even reach their waist.
You ever try playing basketball with a broken knee?
I think we better go to Philadelphia.
Right.
Oh, but baby, we only got one night. Let's make it count.
Oh, I know. But my mother's here. I tell you what, you split and I'll meet you later at Robert's. After I feed my mother dinner, give her a glass of warm milk and put her to sleep.
Will that work?
Oh, believe me, when I was in high school, a glass of warm milk saved my social life every time.
It's your mama, baby.
Just a minute. Quicker, into the bathroom.
I don't have to go to the bathroom.
Well, shave or something. And be quiet. Mother, you back?
Of course I'm back.
Want to go on the roof? We have a great view.
No, I do not want to go up on the roof. Sit down.
Now, Mama, come on. I'm not a child anymore.
Sandra, sit.
All right, but I'm not going to memorize a bunch of Bible verses.
Now, what is all of this about I don't love you?
Well, it's no secret. You never loved me as much as you love the others.
That's not true.
It is true. I could never do anything right as far as you were concerned.
You did a lot of things right, but I just couldn't admit it. And I'll let you in on a little secret. I do love your brother and sister, but they are boring. But you always had a little fire.
But you hated my fire.
I loved your fire, but I was always getting burned by it. Don't you know that I was just like you before I got married?
You were?
I was fun-loving, just like you. How do you think I always knew what you were up to? Because I had always done it before you.
Oh, and then you married a minister.
Yes, and I had to fit in, which is something you just never learned to do. You've always been special to me. Because you were me, and I was you.
Mama, how come you never told me all this before?
I couldn't. I had a whole family to set an example for.
You know, Mama, it looks like we got a whole lot of talking to do about this.
I'm through talking. I'm here on my vacation. I want to kick my heels.
Mama, you're a rascal.
Well, if you want to go out with me, you have to do something about this dress. And try to fix up your hair a little bit, honey. I'm going in the bathroom and freshen up.
Oh, Mama, wait a minute. No, wait. Okay, I guess there's no point in hiding it anymore. Mom, come on now. Mama, this is a...
I know what that is. It's a man.
He just stopped by to, you know.
To brush his teeth. He likes your toothpaste.
Oh, Mom, I'm sorry, but you better go, okay?
Wait just a minute, young man. Let's take him along with us. We need somebody to dance with, and we need somebody to pick up the tab. Do you boogaloo, honey?
Oh, you name it, I'll do it.
Oh, no, wait a minute now, Mama. That's my man.
Well, if he is, he'll tell me.
No place, child. Ta-da! Well, what do you think?
Ooh, you look beautiful. Now go take it off.
Do we have time?
Mary, we are going to an IRS audit, not planning a romantic evening. Put on something that says old, worn, and these folks are struggling.
Oh, boring. You know, ever since you got that notice, you don't eat, you don't sleep. All you do is worry.
I'm trying to get used to being in jail.
We never cheated on our taxes.
Then why are they dragging us in? I must have made an error in 1983.
You made an error?
Get the door. Just get the door.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. We just dropped by to wish you guys good luck.
Or goodbye. Well, honey, them Internal Revenue people are rough. I remember one time my second husband, he was fined $2,500 for taking little cousin Betty as a deduction.
Why? Didn't he support her?
He sure did. He bet on that horse every week.
Where you going, honey?
I'm going to put on my other jacket. That one looks too good.
Oh, Lord, not today. Did you tell her about the audit?
Have you threatened our lives? No way.
Good. I don't want her to have nothing on me.
Hi. Oh, Mary, you got a new dress.
Oh, you like it?
Oh, I love it. I had one just like it 5 years ago.
No, you didn't. You would never buy this. It covers everything.
Now, you see, Mary, now you can't take a compliment.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I am in a bit of a rush.
Me too. I got a big luncheon date. I just dropped by to give you that $40 I borrowed from you last week.
It was $45 in last month.
Well, haven't you heard? The dollar dropped.
Good. Drop my $5.
Oh, Mary, here's your old $5.
Oh, by the way.
What?
I had those shoes 10 years ago. Honey, what are you doing with that wrinkled up old army jacket on?
Man, it's a good day to be patriotic. Show off the old stripes.
Child, all you need is your mama's apple pie and a flag.
Oh, all right. I'll put on the other jacket, but let's get out of here.
Well, what's the rush? You got an hour before your appointment.
Yeah, and you haven't even had breakfast.
They got a coffee shop in the building. We can grab something to eat there. Now, will you stop socializing and help me get this stuff together?
Hey, Toots! Toots!
Yeah.
So, what took so long with French toast, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. The Concorde arrived late from Marseille. Next time, ask for English muffins. It's a shorter trip.
You know, I saw that movie Platoon last night. Incredibly violent, but you know that it was nominated for 8 Academy Awards and 3 Purple Hearts. I hear that if you see it twice, you get a battle ribbon.
Yeah, it was no Rambo, though. You put Stallone in there, that thing's over in 10 seconds.
Hey, Chris, hold it. How many times I have to tell you no shooting at breakfast?
You seen Platoon, Toots?
Have I seen it? I was in a platoon. A platoon of Green Berets. Oh, not servicemen, just guys who like to wear green berets.
Mary, that traffic was murder, so come on, let's make this fast.
Would you relax? Goodness, we got over 20 minutes.
Yeah, I know.
Can I get something for you folks?
2 coffees, please.
We got some nice fresh cheesecake.
No, just coffee.
Well, with the cheesecake, you get a free refill.
Hey, free refills.
I thought you was on a diet. Look, all we want is coffee.
Well, your new customers just wanted to give you all the options.
Thank you.
We got everything?
Yeah, the bank statements, receipts, the checks.
What's the matter?
Still worried about this party item. That must be it.
Well, it was legitimate business deduction. My goodness, we got the receipt from the caterer.
Yeah, I know, but $553 is a lot of money for a party. He may want some backup, like the list of the guests who were there.
Yeah. Well, let's try to remember who was there.
Oh, I know. Jack Perkins was there, the developer. And, here. And, let me see. It was Sam Peters. The architect was there with his secretary.
Perkins came with the secretary.
Oh, yeah, he was the one who was grinning all night long.
Hello, you beautiful people. I love you all.
Oh, the market is up.
28 points. 2 eggs, sunny side up. We broke the 2,200 barrier.
Oh, I am thrilled. All you stockbrokers are alike. That's all you think about all day long is the market.
That's not true.
That's not true? Did you ever hear of acid rain?
Is that on the American Exchange or over the counter?
It's over your head. And it's a big problem. You know that there are holes up there in the atmosphere with pollutants seeping through, contaminating our soil, our plants, our chickens. And you know where all those rotten eggs end up?
Where?
Here, on your plate.
Do you have any Pop-Tarts back there?
Yeah, I'll Pop-Tart you in a minute.
Toots, gotta talk to you for a second.
Okay, my baby. Okay, my honey. Okay. I don't like that look. Okay, what is it?
Toots, you're aggravating the customers again. And when they get aggravated, they don't eat. If they don't eat, we don't eat.
Yeah, but they should know about acid rain.
Oh, honey, your acid rain's giving them acid indigestion.
You know, you gotta quit bugging me. I'm warning you. If not, tonight, I wear pajamas to bed.
You sit here and keep thinking, and I'll meet you upstairs in 10 minutes, room 410.
Okay.
How about that New York governor, Mario Cuomo, not running for president?
He's Italian. He could never have won.
Sure he could. People be afraid not to vote for him.
See, it's dumb remarks like that would have made it very, very tough for this man to win. People think if you're Italian, you got some kind of connection to the mafia, and that's all wrong.
That's right. Yeah, my people don't think that way. I'm half Italian. Okay, we got judges, doctors, lawyers, priests.
No mafia? Huh?
One uncle in Jersey City we're not sure about.
Good morning, fellas. Hey, Robert. How's everybody?
Good.
Robert, fine. The usual herbal tea with lemon.
Toots, it's Friday. I go all the way.
Oh, I forgot. Tea and rice cakes. Coming up.
I can't believe what I just heard on the radio driving in. The market's down. You know, Perry, I did hear something about a crash. I'm sure it's nothing.
I'll finish his bagel.
So, I'm driving in, listening to my easy music station. Suddenly, they're talking about condoms. At first, I thought they were condominiums. Then I heard they came 3 in a pack.
And, you know, they're selling so good down at my pharmacy, I've moved them from under the counter onto the top of the counter. They've taken the place of cough drops.
I tell you, it figures. It figures. They started with body odor, then they went to hemorrhoids, and then they segued into diarrhea, and now it's, I can't even say it.
I definitely don't want to hear that word on the radio right after Doris Day just sang Que Sera, Sera.
When do you want to hear that word?
How about between 3 and 4 in the morning?
3 or 4 in the morning? By that time, it's too late.
I beg your pardon?
I mean, it's about time our children learned about sex before it's too late.
Thank you for that. You know, of course, it might just help after what the Supreme Court just did. Toots, say a woman working for you got pregnant.
Hey, I didn't do it. The only help I fool around with is my wife.
Come on, we're talking hypothetical here.
Okay.
From now on, according to the Supreme Court, any working woman that gets pregnant can take time off, and then when she gets ready, you have to give her her job back. Yeah. I mean, I figured Sandra Day O'Connor would vote for it, but the guys, come on. I mean, if they get time off for having it, we should get time off for giving it.
Excuse me. I mean, just what is it you have against women?
Well, for one thing, some of them are always butting in.
Robert, I'm sorry. You can't talk to my customers that way, even though they didn't order the cheesecake.
No, it's cool. For your information, did you know that up till now, this country was practically the only one who did not give working women time off to have their babies?
So what? My mother had me on a Saturday, nursed me on Sunday, and was back at work on Monday.
Well, I guess so. One look at you, and she was probably glad to rush back to work.
Bingo!
Come on, let's face it, lady. I mean, women could parlay this into the greatest racket in history. I can see the ads now. Ladies, plan your vacation 9 months in advance.
Oh, you think getting pregnant is a vacation? I mean, how would you like to stand up and not know your front from your rear? Oh, excuse me. You don't have that problem. You think with your rear.
You know, if you ever worked for me and were lucky enough to get pregnant... but what am I saying? I mean, you would never be quiet long enough for that.
Oh, I don't know. Unfortunately, your mother did.
I hate to talk about your... Toots, I came in here for rice cakes, not a prune Danish.
Mr. Davis, Mr. Anderson will see you now.
What is the matter with him?
Mary, maybe we better ask for a postponement and getting a lawyer or an accountant to go in with us.
Oh, Lester, we have nothing to hide. Now, you see, you rushed up here and we're still waiting. People like us. We don't look dishonest.
Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins, Mr. Stone will see you now.
Come on, babe.
Would you stop it? Put a smile on your face.
Whatever will be, will be. Que sera, sera.
Mr. Stone, I'm Lester Jenkins, and this is my wife, Mary.
Your wife, Mary.
But we're getting a divorce.
What divorce?
The one you're going to ask for when you find out what I did.
What did you do?
We just had a teeny-tiny disagreement down in the coffee shop.
She just insulted me and my mother.
My ex-wife did that?
And here I thought this was going to be just a run-of-the-mill audit. this is going to be fun. Shall we sit? Here, Mrs. Jenkins, let me give you the chair. A chair.
Now, Mr. Stone, I'm sure that mature people...
Please, 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 I despise begging.
Mary, whatever this is all about, just admit you were wrong and let's get on with this.
Now, you seem like a nice fella. It's a shame this is a joint tax return.
Mr. Stone, she's a wonderful wife, but sometimes she's a little high-strung.
High-strung? What happened to one for all and all for one?
What happened to sipping your coffee and not talking to strangers?
Let's stop being ridiculous. Now, Mr. Stone would not hold a grudge because of a simple disagreement, would you, Mr. Stone?
Of course not. Mary, your 1983 checks, please. All of them.
Sandra, you haven't been in for 2 weeks. Where you been keeping yourself?
Oh, if I told you, you could write a book about it. Dr. Ruth would be calling you, toots. I'm meeting Bobby for lunch here. We're going to the fish grotto.
Fish? That's our specialty. Sardines, Jubilee.
Oh, no, we were thinking of a slightly bigger fish, toots. You don't mind, do you?
Mind? Are you kidding? The minute you walk in, you make my day.
Watching you walk anywhere makes my week.
I don't see how you do it. I tell you, it's against the law of physics to see the way you walk.
Hey, Tootsie, you need my high heels. Hi, Sandra.
Hi, Sydney. How you been?
Wonderful. Having a ball. Got up at 5:15 this morning, cleaned the house, did the laundry, came in here, made the sandwiches, made the salad. So when are you going to settle down and enjoy the good life?
Well, as soon as I find the right man. I mean, I got simple needs. Tall, dark, handsome, rich.
Don't panic. She can't have me.
Hey, come on. Fill me in on the real world.
The market is down.
54 points.
54 points. Oh, boy. You need some plasma. Here.
Make it acid rain. The market is in the pits.
Yeah, you know why? That's because of all the insider scandals. Everybody else giving somebody else a tip. It's disgusting.
You bet it is. No one bothered to call me.
Perry, you don't know how lucky you are. As H of H&R Block said to Ivan Boesky, if you have a problem, we'll come down to the prison to visit you. All you pay is the penalty.
A party at your house for $553?
I knew it. That's right. I invited all the people over who I do business with.
That's right. And I served onion dip, deviled eggs, chicken wings, and little weenies. And we had an accordion player.
I think I saw that party on Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
All the catering receipts are right there.
Ah. Leo and Flo, from our deli to your belly.
And, child, they have the best chicken wings and little weenies you ever tasted.
Please. Don't you think $553 for a plastic fork party is a little high?
A plastic fork party? I'll have you know I use my best silverware.
And I assure you the price of chicken wings and little weenies was at an all-time high.
That's right. We give this party every year.
Oh, really?
Mary. Well, if you don't believe me, the next time we have one, come over and see for yourself.
I mean, I've been offered trips to Europe, cruises, Swiss bank accounts, but never a little weenie dinner by Flo and Leo.
Well, I'm an honest businessman, and the party was strictly legit.
And then I assume you have a list of the guests who were there?
We certainly do. I've got it right here.
I bet Princess Di would kill for it.
Honey, did I give it to you?
You were writing it on the napkin downstairs.
I bet I left it downstairs.
Oh, the old lost napkin bit.
Man, will you go downstairs and get the damn napkin?
Would you calm down? I'm going.
I've been watching that series, America. I think it's very scary.
The The only thing that scares me is that the Russians may make Chris Christopherson shave off his beard.
Excuse me.
Just heels. The soles are fine.
That's not it. What did you do with my napkin?
I was thinking of having it bronzed. I think it's in a trash bin with the rest of the stuff.
In the trash? Here.
Look, lady, all you gotta do is order the cheesecake. I'll give you a new one.
Who is that? Some poor, unfortunate creature. Hi, Mary. Did Lester cut back on your allowance again?
Just what I need. Sandra, what are you doing here?
I'm meeting my date.
Well, if I find him in here, I'll let you know.
Man, what are you doing in there anyway?
Got it.
Where you going?
None of your business, and don't butt in.
She's one of my best friends. We close, like Nancy Reagan and Donald Reagan. You know, Ronnie's got a little problem. He's got to let one of them go.
Yeah, well, she's his wife. He's the chief of staff. Sayonara, Don.
Mr. and Mrs. Eaters. Oh, that's a P. There was some relish on Mr. Peters.
That's my architect, Sam Peters.
Look, Mr. Jenkins, you are in business. You have employees, and you should be keeping proper records. I mean, I'd have to lean over backwards to say that this doesn't at least border on fraud.
Fraud? Hey, man, I don't mind you doing your job, but when you sit there and accuse my wife and me of criminal conduct, then you better be prepared to deduct some inches off your height.
Honey, his head is too hard. You'll hurt your hand.
Well, aren't you a very charming couple? Unfortunately, however, you have insufficient records. Therefore...
I'm sorry, but he's in a meeting.
Excuse me.
Bobby, I've been waiting downstairs for 20 minutes.
Sandra, baby, I'm sorry.
Sandra, what are you doing here?
Oh, Sandra, do you know these people?
Does she know us? Oh, we're practically family. Tell him, Sandra. Sandra?
I didn't catch your name. Oh, now you look a little familiar.
Would you stop clowning around?
So, you're being audited, huh? So that was the big secret.
Hey, wait a minute. You were there. You remember that business party I had in 1983?
Of course she remembers. The one with the chicken wings and the little weenies. You ought to remember. You ate everything up. Tell him about it.
I don't want to button your business.
I'm going to kill her.
Sandra, is this true? Were you actually at this party?
Yes, it's true. I stopped in for a minute. It was so boring. A lot of people talking about digging, dredging, and draining.
Oh, so it actually was a business party. Well, I guess that's it. Damn it. The audit is over.
That's it? Just like that?
Mary, let's not question the man's good judgment.
You can go.
But after everything he took us through, she waltzes in and that's it?
If you hadn't talked about the man's mama, we would have been gone.
You're certainly lucky to have a sincere, trustworthy, luscious eyewitness like Sandra.
You mean a luscious, hungry eyewitness. Bobby, get your stuff. Come on, let's go to lunch.
Okay, you're free to go.
Come on, Mary, we're in the clear. We're not going to have to pay anything.
Mr. and Mrs. Jenkins, see you next year.
Changing,
place, child. Hi, honey.
Hi.
Ooh, tennis was so much fun.
Right, fun.
How'd you do, Mom?
Oh, I think I did pretty good, didn't I, hon?
Oh, sure. In fact, the people on the other courts applauded when we left.
Oh, so I hit a few balls on the other court. Nobody seemed to mind. You know, tennis is so much fun, and everybody's so polite. You just say thank you, thank you, thank you, and then throw the balls back.
You think you'll be ready to play in that charity tournament?
You know, babe, actually, I was thinking maybe we ought to just send them a check.
Oh, come on, Lester. It's all in fun.
Yeah, I know, but we're going to be playing the Robinsons, and I hate losing to Fred because he never lets you forget it.
Would you stop worrying? Just be glad you're not married to his wife. She got all tangled up in the net.
At least she knew where the net was.
Lester, this is for charity. It's about building a new daycare center, not who beats who.
I know that, Mary, so long as Fred doesn't beat me.
I'll get it.
Hi, Brenda.
Hi, Miss Clark.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Lester.
Hey, Sandra.
Aren't you going to ask me why I'm here?
No.
Well, I'll tell you anyway. I'm going to be on the TV news.
Sandra, you are the TV news.
This time I'm going to be the weather girl.
And talk about what? Whether you will or whether you won't?
Miss Clark, you're going to be giving the weather reports?
Like Willard Scott?
With hair. Not to mention a lot of other stuff. But the auditions tonight, I know I'm going to get it.
Sandra, what do you know about the weather?
Well, a lot of showbiz people got started in the weather. If they can do it, I can do it.
That's great, Miss Clark. You on TV. Which channel? 2, 4, 7?
Keep going.
9, 11, 13?
Higher. I'll give you a hint. Start at 80.
80?
Actually, it's channel 87, Washington, D.C. It's on cable.
Well, we have cable, but I don't remember seeing that one.
Well, let's put it on.
That's it.
Well, they're doing the weather all right. It's snowing up a storm somewhere.
Oh, I forgot. Channel 87 doesn't come on till midnight.
Sandra, is this a real job?
Of course. I found out about it from a date I had.
That short fellow that took you out last night?
No, the tall fellow that brought me home.
Girl, you are something else. Every time I turn around, you got a new career going.
I'm trying to find myself.
Child, let me show you where to look.
I mean, I tried modeling. I tried secretarial work. I tried sales. I tried nuclear physics. That didn't work at all.
Come on, Sandra, you don't give anything a chance. I mean, you at a job 2 days and you either quit or you're fired.
That's because I'm cursed, Mary. I'm afflicted with the worst burden any career woman can have. Pure, unadulterated beauty. Mary, I need a job that interests me, that challenges me, that fulfills me, pays me some money.
And so now you're going into TV?
Yeah, well, you know, they use unskilled labor. Anybody can do the weather. You just point to a map and say it's raining in Miami.
Miami.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Anybody here?
I'm here. I tell you here. And here, and here, and here, and here. There's absolutely no question that you have got it.
Well, you can forget it. I'm here to see the station owner, Mr. Grant. Would you tell him Sandra Clark has arrived?
Okay.
Mr. Grant, Sandra Clark has arrived.
Tell her I'll be right out.
You're Mr. Grant?
One and only.
Well, how come you're doing the sweeping?
Honey, in case you haven't noticed, this ain't NBC.
Well, I'm here to audition for the weather person. Why don't you just hire me right now and save yourself a lot of trouble?
I think we better wait and see who else arrives. Because Channel 87 is going places. We can't settle for anything less than the best. You know, this happens to be the only station in the country on Sunday night where you can see Ed Sullivan, Flipper, and Hello Larry back to back. Don't let this get out. But we recently acquired the rights to the Olympics.
Ooh, Olympics!
That Jesse Owens sure can run. Well, look, we better give the other people a few more minutes to get here, then we'll start the auditions. Would you excuse me? I gotta go change a couple of light bulbs. If you'd like to get on my good side, you'd finish the sweeping. Uh-huh.
Excuse me, are you on the air?
Not yet.
Oh, good. I'm here for the audition.
What audition?
For the weather person? Well, I would have been here sooner, but I didn't know it was going to rain. That's a little weatherman humor.
Well, the joke's on you. That audition was at 2:30. We've already made our selection. Thank you so very much. Goodbye.
Did I hear another voice?
Oh, no, that was me.
Could I at least leave my resume just in case?
Oh, certainly. Whenever we need a security guard, we'll call you.
But I'm a weatherman.
A weatherman? You're a weatherman?
Yeah.
Come on in here.
The audition was at 2:30. Why do you want a tardy weatherman? He'll be talking about snowstorms in June.
My name is Mr. Grant. I'm the owner of Channel 87.
Herbert Hutchings, sir, and I really appreciate the opportunity.
Tell me a little something about yourself, Mr. Hutchins.
Well, there isn't that much to tell.
Good. Then let's talk about me.
I finished my formal education when I was 20.
Took him 6 years to get out of high school.
It was at Harvard where I got my PhD in meteorology, and then I spent 12 years in Orlando, Florida at the National Weather Bureau.
That's very impressive. Miss Clark, do you have any background in weather?
Well, I've created quite a few heat waves in my time.
I bet you have. Well, it's 4:15. Looks as though you two have made the finals. We'll step right over here and let you have the first opportunity, Mr. Hutchins. Just step right up to board and take your best shot.
Okay. Thank you, Colleen. Our current satellite picture for the shoreline of Maryland shows that the high pressure that was here is beginning to weaken. Now, as this front moves to the east, we're going to see a cooling trend. Tomorrow's forecast, hazy and cloudy skies with a barometer reading of 29.33 and falling. So you better get those jammies out. It could be kind of a nippy weekend. Back to you, Colleen.
Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Hutchins. Well, Miss Clark, now it's your turn.
To tell you the truth, Mr. Grant, I really don't know that much about the weather. My temperature stays pretty constant.
I bet it does. But you're here, so you might as well take a crack at it. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Okay. Mr. Hutchins.
Yes, Mr. Grant.
Mr. Hutchins, it's been a pleasure having you come by.
Well, when is Sandra coming on?
She'll be any minute.
I hope so, because this 1946 beauty contest ain't making it.
Uh-oh. Here we go. The news is coming on now. Oh.
Good evening. Welcome to the Channel 87 News. And now, for today's headlines. Senate investigation uncovers corruption. Gorbachev predicts arms control pact. New York garbage still looking for a home. We'll be back with the weather right after a word from Coffins Are Us, from the mortuary that cares. You're gonna be great. You look great.
Thank you.
And you smell good.
Does that help?
It helps me.
You know, this all looks so complicated now. I understand the happy clouds and the sad clouds, but what are all those squiggly lines and arrows?
Well, the blue lines are cold fronts. The red lines are warm fronts. And don't forget to mention that these globes, we're selling them for $9.95. Please, don't forget. Okay, don't worry about nothing. You're going to be okay.
Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. Where do I stand?
How about over near the weather map?
Good idea.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now, friends, we have a new addition to the Channel 87 News. Our new weather girl, Miss Sandra Clark.
Thank you, Mr. Grant. This is yours truly, Sandra Clark, with the weather. Today's temperature was 6 degrees warmer than normal for this time of year. Could you hold those cue cards a little closer? Yeah, that's better. Not like I was saying. What? It was really that warm today? Oh, there's a storm hovering over the Midwest. I hope it's around Chicago, Illinois. I dated a stockbroker there once. Turned out he was married. Well, good. I hope it's storming. I hope he freezes his... Here we have wind currents and jet streams and, ooh, a fly. There's a little turbulence in there. Well, we have a warm front moving in. We can expect not only warm days, but very warm... Ooh! Very warm nights.
I guess that wraps up the,
It wraps up. I haven't finished with my... Oh, wait a minute. Keep that camera on me.
Well, French, don't forget our farm report. It follows the news.
Now, here's some temperatures across the nation. 86, 75, and 42.
Friend, that concludes our weather report.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I gotta tell them about the clothes. Oh, and now you can have for your very own the 995 strong.
Toby, run, Flipper.
Wait a minute. Now you can't do this to me. No, really, I can do this. I just got a little mixed up. I didn't even have a chance to do my barometer readings. I would have had them eaten out of my hand.
Honey, the forecast for you is gloomy. It's very gloomy. And it's getting darker and darker and darker.
Hey, Pearl, you seen Sandra yet?
Not yet, poor thing. She hasn't come out of her apartment all day. I didn't think she was that bad.
What do you mean? You fell asleep before she came on.
Lester, wait. Honey, it was just a game. Don't be mad.
Well, how'd the tournament go?
They didn't win.
With Fred, it's never a game, it's war. Now, everybody at the construction site is going to ask me about this patch.
I said I was sorry about your head.
Well, what happened to your head, Lester?
The hatchet lady tried to chop it off.
I did not. I was trying to hit the ball.
The object of the game is to keep your eye on the ball.
I did keep my eye on the ball.
And your hand on the racket. You don't just throw it at the ball.
Like they say, families that play together shouldn't.
Well, aside from Lester's grumbling, we had a very nice time. And, girl, I got the best recipe for chocolate chiffon cake.
You did? And that's another thing. You don't exchange recipes while I'm serving. You talk through the whole tennis match.
Lester, the woman asked me to look at a picture of her new grandchild. Now, could I be impolite?
You didn't have to get into a long conversation about potty training.
Well, was the grandchild cute?
Ugliest kid I've ever seen. I'm gonna take a shower.
Girl, you know men. They're so competitive.
Tell me about it. I played tennis with my first husband.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
He went back for a lob, and I never saw him again.
Sandra, is that you?
No. And I'm never gonna be me again, not after last night.
So what are you gonna do, run away?
It was my big chance, and I blew it.
Oh, Sandra, can you imagine how many beautiful, intelligent women have never been weather girls? Besides, who looks at Channel 87 that late at night?
A couple of owls and a vampire.
So you weren't born to be a weather girl and you looked a little silly. Who hasn't?
You not ashamed of me?
Not for that.
Oh, Sandra, we're still your friends.
That's right, sugar.
Oh, you know, you three are the best friends that any girl could ever have, other than a man. Oh, there's that station owner. Well, he probably wants to sue me. I'm not here.
Excuse me. Lady, does Sandra Clark live in this building?
Who?
Sandra Clark. C-L-A-R-K, Clark.
Clark. Tall, blonde, Scandinavian?
She's definitely not Scandinavian. But you might have seen her last night on my television station, Channel 87, one of the biggies. She did the weather report.
Oh, her! Oh, she was terrific. Wasn't she, Mary?
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
I can't wait to see what she has to say tonight.
Well, you can forget about that because she'll never do another weather report.
We got a sick cat.
Oh.
I think you're making a terrible mistake taking Sandra off.
Taking her off? Who said anything about taking her off? After all the calls she got, she's gonna have her own show.
My own show?
Sandra, it's you. These ladies were just saying you didn't live here.
Oh, they were just trying to shield me from my public. That's why I'm dressed like this. How many calls?
Well, it's the most we've got since we premiered Mr. Ed. 8.
Did you hear that, ladies? 8 calls and they all love me.
No, Sandra, they didn't all love you. In fact, 6 of them hated you. But we got a reaction. That's the main thing we wanted. Look, you're funny, you got personality, and you'd be great as the host of your own talk show.
My own show. Oh, look out, Oprah Winfrey. Here comes Sandra Clark.
That's right. You know something? We're going to do the first one tomorrow night. And ladies, this show is done before a live studio audience, so each of you are welcome.
Oh, I've never been to a TV show.
Oh, can we get tickets?
Just tell the man at the door to let you in.
Well, how will he know us?
I'm the man at the door.
Isn't that fabulous? My own TV show.
Sandra, this is terrific.
Yes, isn't it?
You can have me on as a guest, and I can talk about the upcoming bingo night for the daycare center.
Mary, please. Mr. Grant is going to be getting me important guests.
Are you saying no?
Yes. You know, big-time stars like Harry Belafonte and...
And who else?
Well, with me and Harry, who needs anybody else? Now, Mary, now, I'd love to help you, but my fans demand a high quality of programming.
She makes me sick.
Oprah, I didn't know they would ask me to replace you. Now, I'm sure you'll find something. How are your typing skills?
Come in. Ooh, hi, Sandra. Ooh. We all came by to wish you good luck on your TV show, didn't we, Mary?
And to tell you to break a leg.
Now you're talking.
Ooh, thank you, my first fan club.
This is cozy.
Oh, I know it's not much, but I'm going to get a star on my door.
Soon as she gets a door.
Sandra!
Come in.
Come in where?
We should do the show in here. Larger audience. Sandra, where are your celebrity guests? They haven't arrived yet.
Why ask me? I'm the star.
Sandra, you're not only the star, you're also the staff. You're responsible for getting the guests.
Me? You're the producer of the show.
No, Sandra. I'm the owner, the newscaster, the warm-up man, and the janitor. I don't do guests. Sandra, you got 5 minutes to get this show together, or you're out of show business. And I want to say it's a pleasure having you people here at Channel 87.
Oh, no, there goes my career.
Well, come on, y'all. Let's go someplace where they got some guests.
Wait a minute, Mary. We can't just leave her here like this.
Yeah, maybe we can make some phone calls and get somebody.
Come on, there's only 5 minutes till showtime. Mary, please, you gotta help me.
I thought we weren't good enough to be on your show.
Come on, Mary, I'm begging you. Please be on my show. Lots of times, Oprah has plain, ordinary, run-of-the-mill people just like all of you.
Oh, you want us to be on your TV show?
She ain't got nobody else.
You know, Mary, you had a wonderful idea. Now, you and Lester can talk about the daycare center.
Yeah, we could publicize the big bingo night.
To who, Lester? It ain't but 8 people watching.
Well, whoever watches it might contribute.
Well, maybe.
Oh, good. And Rose, you can talk about those wonderful recipes of yours, you know, like those cherry tarts you make all the time.
Oh, yeah. I've never been on a TV show.
Good. And Pearl's out there. She can talk about anything, you know. Now, come on. It'll be like friends and neighbors having a nice, homey little chat. Come on now. You'll see. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Sandra, do we have a show, or am I going to put on a rerun of Hello, Larry?
Oh, no. You got a show, Mr. Grant.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Sandra, remember, there are 2 things that sell a talk show.
What's that, Mr. Grant?
Down and dirty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Sandra Clark Show. And now, here's Sandra.
Good evening. My name is Sandra Clark, and welcome to the Sandra Clark Show starring Sandra Clark. Our subject for tonight is very important to all of us, especially in today's society. Sex in the 80s. Does it still sizzle? Mary?
I am not here to talk about sex in the 80s. I'm here to talk about the daycare center.
And I'm here to talk about tarts.
Good.
That's not what I meant.
This is Rose Holloway, one of my guests, eager, single, and available.
Sandra.
Come on, y'all.
Mary, sit down. I want to hear about sex in the 80s. So far, it's been a bust.
That's Pearl Shea, married 4 times and an expert on our subject for tonight.
Sandra, you're embarrassing her.
Oh, no, she's not. If you've got it, you've got it. Trouble is, I don't remember where I put it.
Pearl, you're too much.
Sandra, if we stay, we are going to talk about the daycare center.
And the big bingo night next month.
This is Lester and Mary Jenkins, who'll talk about sex from the married point of view.
I will not.
That sounds familiar.
That's the married point of view.
Look, Sandra.
Later, Mary, later. We gotta grab this audience right now. We all know that it's not easy meeting the right man, is it, Rose? That's why you're out night after night prowling the single scene. Looking for any kind of cheap thrill.
I resent that. If I'm out looking for a thrill, it certainly won't be cheap. Wait, did I
say? Ooh, sex in the 80s, not a pretty picture.
Can we talk about my bean soup recipe?
We don't want to know nothing about no bean soup. We're talking sex here.
If you're interested in donating to the daycare center, call 5.
And now to our news desk for a late-breaking news story.
We don't have a story, and the repo man just took back the desk.
While they still have a telephone, call 555-2020.
Yeah, but don't call collect, because we ain't taking no collect calls.
Mary, after 20 years, does your marriage still deliver the same kind of spice?
None of your business.
Oh, hostile, defensive. That pretty much answers the question, doesn't it, Lester?
I'm out of this.
Lester, suppose you came home and found soft music, candlelight, imported champagne, and Mary in an expensive negligee. Now, what would you think?
I think I better take a look at the checkbook.
What do you mean by that?
You know what I mean. I mean, you've been in those stores again.
Woo! I love it. This show's gonna be a hit.
Oh, what happened?
Who turned out the lights?
Well, I told the electric people the check was in the mail.
Well, why'd they pull the plug?
I lied.
I still can't believe the way we were arguing. I mean, right on TV.
Mary, there were only 6 people watching.
Well, I don't care. That was 6 people too many. It was embarrassing.
It would have been even more embarrassing if they'd seen us trying to make up.
Morning. Oh, I got good news. Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, Lord, what now?
I got an offer to go on another television show. And guess what? They want you and Lester, too.
So what?
What show?
Dr. Ruth.
No place, child.
Hi, Pearl. Hi, Rose.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you, Mary. Girl, what about that ladies' auxiliary meeting last night?
Downright amazing. Everybody paid their dues.
Even Miss Sandra had her dues money.
Mary, what was the treasurer's report?
Child, I collected $132 towards the choir robes.
Oh, get out! You know, we haven't collected that much money since we all chipped in for Lucille's facelift.
Yeah, now her face is so high she can't even look down and talk to it.
Well, Mary, did you put the money away?
Oh, don't worry, honey. It's safe. I put it in the vault.
All right.
Yeah, but Lester's got the combination.
Don't worry, Pearl. First chance I get, I'm going to put it in the bank.
Look, I'm going downtown tomorrow. I'll put it in there for you.
Gee, I don't know, Pearl. Is your vault big enough?
Well, I know one thing. Ain't nobody got the combination.
Oh, the police. I wonder what they want.
Hello. Ladies, could you tell me what apartment Sandra Clark lives in?
Mark? Sandra Mark. Oh, Mark family, they moved out about 2 years ago.
Went to Cleveland.
No, Pearl is Albania. Big family there.
For goodness sake. She's on the 3rd floor, apartment J.
Thank you.
Stool pigeon.
Remind me never to knock over a gas station with you.
Oh, Rose, I'm the first one to say there ought to be a law against Sandra. But she wouldn't do nothing illegal. Come to think of it, she did have her dues, though.
Hello, ladies.
All right.
What's this police car doing here? Someone a day late with their rent roll?
Oh, shut up and give me the man.
What happened?
The boys are taking me downtown.
What for?
I'm sorry, ma'am. We don't have time to talk.
Hi, Ray.
Officer I never saw before in my life.
Well, okay, thanks very much, Sergeant.
Well, was she there?
No, she wasn't there either.
Well, I think you all are making too much out of this.
Then why can't we find out what police station she's at?
Well, maybe she's in solitary.
Pearl, the woman has never been alone a day in her life. Here.
That's probably her now.
Oh, Lord. Ray, what do you want?
Now, Mary, don't start. I'm here to get some official information. I'm talking facts.
Okay. You freckle-faced and ugly. And that's a fact.
Rose, where do I fall in Sandra's mail?
Beats me. She could be on her way to Leavenworth by now.
That's a prison for men.
Yes, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Sandra!
She escaped and stole her uniform.
How did you get over that barbed wire fence?
What are you talking about?
Well, Sandra, we saw the police take you away.
To the house of many slammers.
Oh, they were taking me to work. See?
Sandra, are you a cop?
As of this morning, I'm an official member of the police department.
If they give her a gun, I'm moving.
Actually, I'm temporarily assigned to the Vehicle Placement Enforcement Division.
What? She's a meter maid, y'all.
If Sandra is a meter maid, I'm going to start using slugs. Good day, y'all.
Well, this is just a temporary assignment. When I pass the test for the academy, I can become a full-fledged police officer.
Well, that certainly gives me a sense of security.
Yeah, I know I'll sleep better nights.
And you can thank Bill, that handsome piece of hunk that picked me up this morning. He recruited me. He said I had just the right qualifications. 36, 24, 36.
Does he know your IQ is 000? Now, Sandra, you know this is just another one of your harebrained schemes to get surrounded by men.
Now, Mary, I resent that. I take my responsibility to uphold the law very seriously. And besides, Bill's got a thing for women in uniform.
Then why don't you join the Redskins?
Come on, Mary, let's give her a chance to do her job. She'll probably make a very good meter maid.
Mm-hmm. She does have experience parking overtime.
Oh, Lester, thank you. And for being so nice, I'm going to save you a trip. Here.
What's this?
A parking ticket. You're an inch and a half into the red zone.
What?
It's a 903. It's a 904. Oh, what's the difference? It's still $35.
You're giving me a ticket for an inch and a half in the red zone?
Hold it, Lester. I haven't put in your attitude yet.
You still happy for it, Lester? Want to chip in for a gift? Imagine Sandra Clark working for the police.
Well, she's qualified for one thing. The manhunt.
Come on, girl, let's go get this sale.
You can't go nowhere. People better after you and try to
Pearl, what's wrong?
Some dirty low-down bum mugged me.
Oh, no. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Oh, thank goodness.
Did he get any of your money?
He got a tube, my lipstick, my amber red, and my purple eyebrow pencil and my stun gun.
Your stun gun? Well, why didn't you use it?
I was too stunned.
Well, did he get your money?
Oh, no, he didn't get a cent of my money.
Oh, that's a relief.
But they got all y'all's dues money.
Now, Pearl, honey, you just calm down.
Here's your tea. And don't even think about blaming yourself for losing the money.
I don't. I blame you.
Pearl, heard what happened. I came over as soon as I could. Are you okay?
Yes, officer. We'll take Pearl down to the police station and fill out a report.
Oh, I can save you a trip. You're looking at one of Washington's finest.
You're a meter maid, Sandra. A meter maid.
Well, I'm still capable of taking a report. I read the chapter on it last night. Now, just the facts. Name?
You know her name.
Oh, okay, I'll skip that section. Now, in your own words, what happened?
Well, I was walking through the park at Olive Street, and I was carrying my black alligator bag.
Oh, Pearl, that's too formal for the day. You should only carry that in the evening.
Yes, Pearl. Next time, remember to get mugged in the evening.
Then, what happened?
Well, I sat down on a bench, and somebody come up behind me and snatched my purse.
Can you give me a description?
Oh, I saw a hand with 5 fingers.
Well, that eliminates everybody with 6 fingers.
Pearl, you mean you only saw his hand? Mm-hmm. But if I ever see it again, I'm gonna shorten his lifeline.
Pearl, don't try to leave town. You're under the jurisdiction of the Penal Code, the Municipal Code, and the Morse Code. And Pearl, remember, you have the right to remain silent.
And so do you. Come on now, let's go to the police station.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, great. I mean, I'm tired of them.
I know, you can't even go to the
muggers
park.
get away.
Can't do nothing. Everybody.
Pearl?
What'd they say?
Well, that was a waste of time. Anyway, thanks for bringing us home, Officer Sims.
That's all right. The captain wanted you all out of there as quickly as possible.
You've been behind that desk too long. I should have given him a ticket for impersonating an officer.
This is ridiculous. Police can't do nothing about that mugger.
Well, you didn't give us much to go on. We need a little bit more than just a description of his hand.
Well, next time we'll give you his ring size.
Well, on the way upstairs, Bill and I were talking, and he has a couple of ideas.
Oh, great. You have a plan?
Yes, Saturday we're going to start with a little dancing and maybe a candlelight dinner and...
I think she's more interested in plan B. You know, the thief the bag got a perk.
Yes, if you can tear yourself away from your social calendar, we'd like to get the guy off the street.
Yes, well, I'm going to recommend that we stake out the park with police women as decoys. That punk makes a move, I'll grab him.
Oh, grab him where it really hurts.
Good. Now, when are you going to do it?
Well, not for a while. The police women that we use aren't available. They became hookers.
They must be underpaid.
No. They're decoying for the vice squad.
What, Congress is back in session?
Well, we're just going to have to put this on hold for a month or two.
Do you realize how many pocketbooks he could snatch by then?
Oh, Bill, can't you do something?
I'm sorry, my hands are tied.
Well, can I untie them for you? Slow.
Well, I'm afraid that I can't help you very much. I better get going. I'll see you tomorrow. Sorry.
He's the one that's going to be sorry. Saturday night, I'm going to put him on hold for a month or two.
Well, it's just not fair. That mugger got away with all our dues money, and all we got to do is stand here and take it?
Rose is absolutely right. I mean, it's absolutely disgusting. And I'm not talking about the money.
I know.
I'm talking about the way things have deteriorated to the point where sweet, elderly little ladies can't walk through a public park in broad daylight.
I hear you, Mary.
Can't stop to enjoy the beauty of nature.
Oh, talk, child.
Can't hear the humming of the birds without worrying about their safety.
Oh, no.
Their peace of mind. Their belongings. Their pocketbook. I mean, it's outrageous.
Outrageous?
I said it's outrageous. How can this vulnerable, fragile, delicate little creature ever hope to sit or walk in the park again? What can she do?
Next time I get a crowbar and beat that sucker silly.
I'm going to do something about this, or I'm not policewoman Sandra Clark.
Meter maid, Sandra Clark. Meter maid.
Well, don't worry, Mary. Sooner or later, that mugger's going to slip up and park in a tow zone, and I'll be right there waiting for him.
Waiting for him. That's it. What? I've got an idea.
I'll be here by the hot dog stand. And you hide behind the bushes. Pretend to be looking for birds.
My first stakeout.
I still don't know how I let you talk me into this. Ooh. Yeah. Now I remember. Here they come now.
Come on, Mary. Hurry up. I'm 75 years old, Rose. What do you want me to do? Turn or flip?
And remember, ladies, you're just bait. Don't try anything fancy.
And these clothes?
Well, Mary, it's a good thing you kept last year's dress.
I hope that job gives you hospitalization.
Ladies, please. Please, I shouldn't even be here. I'm doing this on my off duty. If anything goes wrong, it's going to be my neck. Now, Sandra and I'll be watching you the whole time. Just relax and don't try to be heroes.
Heroes? I didn't even want to be an old lady.
You hurt the man, he'll be watching us. Oh, you safe?
Safe? I'd feel safe if I had my Reeboks on.
You mean your orthopedic Reeboks? You're supposed to be old, remember?
I know. We're supposed to be in our 80s.
You in your 80s. I'm in my 70s.
Well, we better sit down.
If we can.
Thank you.
Help me now. Help.
Well, here we are. Bugger bait.
Yeah. I can't believe we're really doing this.
Me neither.
Why not? It was your idea. Mary, I hope we're not in any real danger. I'd like to live to be as old as I look.
Child, there ain't that much time left in life.
Sandra, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be behind the bushes.
I want a hot dog. You know how hungry you could get on a stakeout.
Okay. What do you want, mustard, relish?
The works. Ooh-wee. I'd catch that mugger who wish I was a nurse instead of a cop.
Sandra.
I know. I'm only here to observe. But if I help you collar him, I'll be a sense to make the academy. Oh, no onions. I'm on duty.
Sandra, I have got to go buy the book.
Well, yeah, but if I become a policewoman, we can ride together day and night.
Well, there is a new book coming out.
That's the second time that boy on the skateboard went by.
Did you notice his hands?
Mm-hmm. Had 5 fingers, just like Pearl said. I think I'll go tell Officer Sims.
You better let me go. I'm younger.
Girl, you leave me here alone. When you come back, there'll be nothing left but a wig.
Relax. Be back in a minute. Officer Sims, that boy on the skateboard. He had 5 fingers. Did you see him?
No.
Don't give up your day job.
Sandra, did you see that skateboarder?
No, but I see a couple committing a 706.
706? That's a horse on the sidewalk.
Well, whatever it is, it's a couple doing a number.
Here comes somebody.
I bet I got more money in my purse than you do. I bet $1,000 in my purse, that's dope.
Here comes somebody else.
How many hundreds you got in your purse? Oh, hundreds and hundreds. Got so many hundreds in here, my purse is about to burst. Well, I put some in my purse, but it's stuck with thousands and thousands of dollars. I got thousands of marks like my $100 bills.
Honey, if I ever start acting like that, just shoot me, huh?
Bill, come quick, help me out. It's an emergency.
What?
I'm lonely.
Is that it?
Well, I'm also... Oh, never mind. This isn't what I thought it would be. Where's the excitement? Where's the thrill of the chase?
Well, that's the way police work is. There's a lot of waiting around for something to happen.
Well, I'm not used to that.
Well, this is new for me also. My last 2 partners needed to shave.
Some women are like that.
I'm so nervous. You want some tea?
Yeah. You know, sitting around like this is so tense and nerve-wracking. But profitable.
That's the 3rd time that guy on the skateboard's been by us.
I better go tell Sims.
No. We'll go tell Sims.
Would you relax? We're not looking for Jack the Ripper, you know.
But they ain't caught him yet, have they?
Wow. These binoculars are fabulous. It's like Mary standing right in front of us.
I am standing in front of you.
What is it, ladies?
We're worried about that guy on the skateboard.
Oh, don't worry. If he falls off, he falls off.
Sandra, I think they suspect him. I'll call headquarters and check it out.
Over and out, 10-4.
Well, come on, Rose. Let's go back and be sitting ducks. I bet that's him.
Well, what do we do?
Shoot, Sims is on the phone. Well, come on. We can't let him get away. All right. Get your hands up and turn around slow. Bless us, Father, for we are stupid.
Good afternoon, ladies. I wonder if I can sit down.
I don't know. Can you bend?
I like a woman with fire.
At your age, you should settle for a spark.
You know, you ladies look like you're out for a good time. There's a party at the home tonight. Terrific food, champagne, and complimentary oxygen.
Get lost. Now, man, let's hear the man out.
There'll be party games, an orchestra, and dirty dancing.
Dirty dancing? What do you take us for? Old ladies of the night? Get off our bench. If he sees us, he'll kill me.
I know what's bothering you. You want me to get you a date for your friend. Hey, buddy.
Hey, old timer, how can I help you?
You gotta help me out here. I got 2 live ones here.
These two?
At my age, if the vultures ain't circling over them, it's a date. Ladies, what were your names again?
My name is Debbie Sue Anderson, and this is my friend, Muffy.
Pleased to meet you. Now, excuse me, I gotta get home to my wife.
What's your rush?
The poor woman is helpless without me. Look, I come through this park often. If you get stuck with someone like Whitney Houston, check with me.
For my dead body.
What was that?
Oh, she said it was time for a hot toddy.
Say, you know, you two look familiar. I got it. Weren't you in Roots?
God damn, I got movie stars.
Hey, I gotta get going, old timer. Don't stay out here too long. It'll get cold soon.
Yeah, but don't you worry about me. All I gotta do is rub these 2 ladies together and warm things up.
Sandra, they need me back at headquarters. There's been an emergency. I gotta get right back.
I thought you were off duty.
Hey, when they need you, they need you. We're gonna have to call the stakeout off.
Oh, there goes my chance to be in the academy.
I'm sorry. Look, I better tell Mary and Rose.
Oh, no, Bill. You know, since you're in a rush, I'll tell her myself.
Well, okay. Thanks.
I'll tell him, all right. Right after I catch that thief.
I'm gonna get myself a drink of water. Now, while I'm gone, I want you girls to think about love, romance.
That man's got a one-track mind. We got to get rid of him.
I can't believe it. Here comes that guy on the skateboard again. Mary, he's got to be the mugger.
Well, it's now or never.
Oh, Mary, you might as well forget this. Pearl, I've been all over this park looking for you two.
Well, who is this lovely lady?
That's my daughter, Pearl.
I'm her baby daughter.
My name is Franklin McGee.
Oh.
What do you think about hot tubs?
Well, for sheets and pillowcases, it's all right, but I do my undies in cold water.
Charming.
The hand, here's the place statue.
Give me that first woman.
I'm Officer Willis, an undercover cop.
Well, you fooled me.
Take those handcuffs off me quick.
How?
Use the key.
You mean it doesn't have a combination?
This is unbelievable.
Well, what do you want? I'm only a meat I made.
Man, this is one of the dumbest ideas you've ever had. Something bad could have happened.
I know. Something bad like Whitney Houston needing a date, huh?
Would you believe I knew it was you all along?
No, because if you had, you would have known I was helpless without you.
Well, then I save that excuse for next time.
All this, and we're still out $132.
Oh, yeah. That's what I came to the park to tell you all. When I washed my bra, I found a...
There's no place like home. With your family around you, you're never alone. When you know that you're loved, you don't need to roam, 'cause there's no place like home. Times are changing every day. We won't get by with those same old ways. Pulling together, we'll make it right. With help from our friends, I know we can fly. There's no place like home. With your family around you, you're never alone. When you know that you love, you don't need to roam, 'cause there ain't no place like there ain't no place like there ain't no place like there's no place like home. I mean, no place, child.
Mary, have you and Lester decided what you're going to do on your anniversary?
Oh, yes. Lester has decided to surprise me with a romantic dinner for two at home.
Well, Mary, if you know about it, what's the surprise?
He doesn't know I know Rose.
I will never forget what I did with my first husband on our 21st anniversary.
What?
I divorced the sucker.
I wish I could divorce my neighbor.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Mary, I need your help. Look, they want me for jury duty, and I need an excuse to get out of it.
Why you want to get out of it?
Because what jury duty will do to my social calendar is criminal.
You know, Sandra, most people called for jury duty are never used. My friend Francine just sat around playing games with a bunch of guys.
I don't have to leave home for that,
Okay, Sandra, if you really want to get out of it, tell the defense attorney that you think the accused is guilty. Tell the prosecuting attorney that you think the accused is innocent. But most importantly, tell them both you have to get back to the mother spaceship.
Sandra, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't you know what a privilege it is to serve on a jury?
Tell it, girl.
I mean, we live in a country where a man is at least supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
Work it, Mary. You ain't working it.
You have to get down on your knees and give thanks that you have the opportunity to at least see that a man gets a fair trial.
All right.